Hello! Hey everyone! Tara here in the craft cabin. So this is day, I'm losing track now. I think this is day 11. I think yesterday was day 10, although I didn't make a craft yesterday. I hope you still got crafty. I know some of you said that you were going to be making some things yesterday, so I hope you did. Love to see what you're making, and even if it's stuff that you don't make here or you're involved in other groups making things, I want to see what you make. I want to be inspired by yous. So welcome everyone. A couple of people coming online. So back on track today. Sorry, it's been a busy couple of days here. I have some fun things today. Well, every day I hope is fun, but today we're going to do a few different things. I am going to show you how to make little flowers, just very simple little flowers. I'm also launching our little village series. So over the coming weeks, maybe, or the coming days, maybe weeks, unfortunately, we are going to be making some crafts that are going to build a village in your home, a crafty village in your home. So I'll tell you more about that in a few minutes. I'm also going to give you a tour of the shop. So I'm going to bring you out to our shop and show you the craft cabin. So some of you may have been here before, some of you maybe have never been. So when you see us online and stuff, you may think that we're a really big shop. We are teeny tiny. We are so small, but we pack lots into it. But I'll give you a little tour at the end as well. And Chris is working today, so I'm sure Chris will say hello to us as well. So do say hello if you're online. I can see some people are watching. You're more than welcome. Tara here in the craft cabin. Send me a little comment. Let me know where you're coming from or what you're up to today. So the craft we are going to do today is just very simple little flowers using lollipops. So we're going to get going with some lollipop crafts over the weeks as well. I know some of you have lollipop sticks at home. Again, if you don't have lollipop sticks, don't worry, you can use some bits of paper, or you could use a pen to hold things up either. So don't worry about that. If you don't have all the equipment or all the materials, we'll find a way around it. Okay, so this is a really simple little craft, but I want to do something quick today because I have so much else to show you. I want to show you our village series. So we're going to do a series of crafts to build a village in your home, and I'm going to give you a tour of the shop as well. So I'll do all of that today, and we're going to make some flowers as well. We're going to make these flowers, and we're going to make tulips as well. I'll show you how to make some 3D tulips, so that will be good, I hope. So do come on and say hello. I see some people watching. Don't be afraid to say hi. We've Ahmed on at the minute. Hello Ahmed. So welcome. So let's get cracking. For this craft you're going to need some lollipop sticks. So I have some little ones and some big ones, so it doesn't matter what you have at home, you can use. You need some glue and some strips of paper and some markers as well. I'm just trying to see if I have, oh yeah, I do. I have some other greens here as well, a few different colors of green. So let's get going. I'm going to flip this down and show you what we are making. So hello, welcome. So these little flowers, I'm going to take this one off to show you. So we're making these very simple little flowers. They're kind of like tulips actually, because they do have the 3 points, but you can put more on each of them. I just put 3 on these ones, but you could put more on them if you wanted. And I'm going to show you how to do a tulip shaped one as well, so one like this as well. We're going to do a 3D version of this, so I'll show you that. So let's get cracking. So the first thing we're going to do is some lollipop sticks. So I have thin ones and I have thick ones. With these ones here, I paint them, so I just used a little bit of paint, and we can color them whatever green color we want, or maybe your lollipop or your flowers have purple stems. I don't know, just go for it. So I'm just using a marker on this one, just so you see how simple it is. So I'm just holding it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Remember what I always say, wonky is wonderful. So it doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be tried. Okay, so I have 2 little sticks like this. So now I'm going to do my petals. So the petals are very much like, do you remember we did this craft the other day? Remember when we did this and we used little strips of paper and we folded them? That's exactly what we're doing on this, only much, much bigger. So quite similar to what you've done before. So it'll be very, very easy. So I have some strips of paper already cut. We often have all of these done in the shop. So I have some purple ones cut. So I might do, oh, purple and yellow is nice actually. Let's do purple and yellow. So I'm going to cut this around the same length as my purple ones. Again, it doesn't have to be the same size, or it doesn't have to be any particular size. You're going to fold them, so when you put them on, just that you're happy enough that they're not too big or not too small, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so I now have 3, so I'm going to put 3, actually let me put 4 on this for the crack. I'm going to put 4 petals on my one. Okay, so all I need is a little bit of glue. So put a little bit of glue on the bottom, and I'm going to stick them all so they all look like this. I do the yellows like that, and another purple. Can you choose whatever colors you want? Maybe you want all yours red. Oops, oh, it's not stuck. Maybe you want them all rainbow colors, or maybe you want to do black flowers, you know, sure, why not? So stick them. Why is this one not sticking? It's been bold. So we have Fanula Angie saying hi from Lily. Hello. Guys, how is everyone? Nah. So I have some of these now. So they're all ready to go. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to stick them onto my stem. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick them to each other first. So if I use my yellow one first, I'm going to stick the purple on top. I'm going to stick another purple on top of that. So you can leave it like that if you want. Okay, or you can do another one. Mairead is on, she's saying the McDermott crew is here. Hello everyone in Lavi, how's it all going? I'm going to do another yellow one, so maybe I might arrange them just a wee bit differently. Oops, the wrong way around. Like that. So arrange them then whatever way you would like them. So it might move the purple over a little bit like that. Gorgeous. So I'm going to stick one on top of the other now. So I end up with my flower like this. Okay, so all I'm doing now is on the back of the paper, I'm putting some glue. I'm putting lots of glue on it, and I'm going to stick my lollipop stick on. So I have this. Okay, so that is the basis of my flower. So you're going to do some of these, but you're going to do them lots and lots of different colors as well. Okay, I'm going to get a little bit of green, and I'm going to do some petals or some leaves down here as well. So remember I was saying that in some of the other videos, when I'm trying to do 2 of something, I always fold the paper so that when I draw 1, I can cut 2. So on this one now, I'm going to draw a leaf. I'm going to draw it in marker just so you can see it. Sometimes I don't even draw them, I just will freehand them, but it's up to you. So I'm going to get my scissors and I'm cutting this out. So you can leave it with the black on it if you want, or you can use the other side and then you won't have the black on it. It's up to you. Again, there's no right or wrong in crafting, just whatever you decide yourself. Okay, so if I'm going to do them this way, I'm going to use a pen and I'm just going to do the veins. Okay, so have those going in like that. So I have this. I'm going to do another one like this. Okay, not perfect, but done. So again, I'm going to put a little bit of glue and stick it. So just a wee bit of glue here and I'm sticking it down. And always just be careful with glue. It takes a little bit of time to dry. So it might be a little bit delicate at the beginning, but when it dries then it'll stay put. So if I try and move any of these things now, they'll move very, very easily. But if I come back in an hour, they're going to be much better, much easier. So that is my little flower. So again, you can do them all different colors. So, and you can vary the amount of petals on them as well. So that is one. I'm going to show you now how to do a tulip. So the tulip is going to be the same. So Stacey saying hello from Avery, Eli and Alec. Hello guys, the Kilkenny crew. Laura is on as well. Hello everyone. So this is one little one that we have done. So guys, we are making little flowers today. We're making a very quick craft today because I am going to show you our village series that we're going to be launching, and I'm going to give you a little tour of the shop as well. The next one I'm going to show you is a tulip one. So I just drew out to remind myself how to draw a tulip. So I'm going to do a tulip flower now as well. So I'm going to take a little bit of red card. Again, you can choose any color that you want. I'm going to fold it over. So it's the same as we were doing the leaves. So you, if you draw it on once, but then you can cut it twice. Okay. When I'm doing tulips, I like to draw mine upside down. I think it's easier to do the pointy bits at the top, okay? So all I'm drawing is a half moon shape. I might draw it in marker just so you can see it. Or not a half moon shape, but whoops. Okay, so this is the start of my tulip, okay? So I like to put a little dot just where the middle is. That's about the middle. So I know that's where my top point is going to be. So with the tulips, we're going down, we're going up to my middle, we're going down, and we're joining back up again. So you end up with this. Okay, so we do it again. Let me get another little scrap of paper and show you. So we'll do a purple one. So I am doing an arch first, so like a doorway. I'm putting a little dot in the middle so I know where my center point is. I am going, oh, what am I doing? I'm going down, I'm bringing it back up to my point, I'm going down, and I'm bringing it back up to my point, okay? So that's where the middle point is really handy, because I know if I have to get from there to there, but I have to go down into the middle. So go from here, down, up to my center point, down, and back to the edge, okay? So with my red one that I have, I'm going to cut this out. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. If you need help, ask your mums and dads, but you need to practice cutting as well, don't you? So don't give in too easily. All right, so maybe mommy or daddy can help with the these jaggy edges, or maybe you can do the smoother edges. And down we go. Okay, so I'm going to end up with two of them. So I want to do like a 3D one, okay? So what I'm going to do with these now is one of them I am going to leave as it is. The other one I am going to fold, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it kind of in half, but what I want to do is to kind of leave a little strip down the middle that I can stick onto here, okay? So I'm folding it kind of in half, but I'm leaving like a little bit of a gap on each fold. So I'm going to do it and then I'll show you what I mean. Okay. Whoops, that didn't go very well. So if you see there now, I have like a little, like with a book, you know, the spine of a book, where you have the spine of the book, I suppose. So this is just a little place where I can put my glue and stick it down so it's more of a 3D look, okay? So just gonna tidy it up just a little bit. Okay. Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue all over the spine of it. Okay, so then when I put it down, like that, I end up with like a 3D tulip. How about that? So what I might do is just do a little edge around this one as well, just because the other one has an edge on it. Little black outline on it. Oops. Just to keep them looking similar. You don't have to do this, but I like when they look the same. So I have my 3D tulip. Okay, I have another color. Let's do a big one this time. So I have a large lollipop stick. So I'm going to use a marker again, and I'm going to color this in. Again, as I said before, you can use paint. If you don't have lollipop sticks, you could use just card on them as well. If you want them to sit up, you could use, if you remember the other day, we taped them onto markers, so you could do that as well if you wanted. I'm going to colour in, colour in. Okay, so we have this. So now I'm going to put glue on my lollipop stick, and I'm going to stick my tulip down. Whoops, like that. And I'm going to fluff it out. So I now have a tulip to go with this as well. So you can do more leaves as well. So let's pick a darker green just for the crack. Let me go into my stash. So this time, rather than doing, we might do little strips of paper. So rather than go this way. Rather than doing leaves, we might do more like grasses. So I'm just cutting some little strips. So I have little strips like this that are just pointy at the top. So I'll put a little bit of glue on the bottom and put my pointy pieces of paper on. A little bit more glue there. Okay, whoops. So I end up with like little grasses like this one. All right. So I now have a collection of flowers like this. So do you think you will be able to make some flowers? Let me see. Oh, there's some other ones here as well. So do you think you'll be able to make some flowers? I'd love to see a field of tulips. That would be fabulous. So I'm just going to bring you back. So Ursula's on, she's saying, loving the flowers, will send on yesterday's challenges soon. Also, Keris and Caden did some crafting yesterday, so I heard. So well done, guys. Love to see what you make. So what I was thinking over the days was that you're going to, if you stick with this, God love you if you do, if you stick with these, you're going to end up with loads and loads of crafts, and that's brilliant, but they might end up cluttering the house, and mum and dad may not like that very, very much. So I thought, why don't we make something that maybe can stay on the wall, and something that you can build on day after day. So they're not just standalone crafts, but they're crafts that you can add to it. So I thought we would all make a village. Ooh, what do you think? So what I'm thinking is that we would, every day we would add a little something to our village. So today we've made flowers, so we have flowers for our village. Maybe tomorrow we'll make a sun for our village. Maybe we need tractors in our village. We need a whole pile of animals for our village. So why don't we all make a village together? What do you think? Thumbs up if you're on for making a village, please, 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 please. So the crafts can be done on their own. So if you don't have a village at home, you don't have to make it. Caroline is saying hello from Aoife and Ashley. So you don't have to make the crafts to lead on to something. So every day can be done on its own. So if you just dip in one day and you come back 3 days later, you can do the craft on its own. It doesn't have to be, I won't do them that they're all part of something, if that makes sense. So we have done 2 things, okay? Yesterday in the craft cabinet, we decided that to do our village, that we needed to kind of make a base for our village. So we needed to make some grass and fields and mountains, and we needed a sky. So we thought, let's paint a mural, as you do in the craft shop. So we've started, but we don't have it finished. We were busy yesterday as well. We don't have it finished, but I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show you how you can make something, maybe not painted, because I don't want you to paint your walls at home, but I'm going to show you how you can start your own village at home. Okay, so just going to lift this up, guys, so hopefully I don't lose yous. So we're going to go walkies. So I'm going to pull this out. We're in our workroom at the minute, which is very, very messy. So I'm not going to show you much of our workroom. I am going to show you our shop though. So I'm going to do a little tour of the shop. So I'm going to turn this around. Our village is on the floor at the minute because we are painting it, but we will put it up on the wall so we can add all our crafts to it. So let's do this. So I am going to... Oopsie. I'm still here, hold on. So this is going to be our village. Can you see? So if you see, we have lots of different fields, so lots of different colours that we're going to do. Up at the top, this is going to be the sky. So we haven't finished the sky yet, but we'll finish that today. Okay, so we are going to add our crafts onto this. So if I take the flowers that we made today, maybe this field here is going to be a field of flowers. So then I am going to stick my flowers onto it. How about that? We could do that. What about the, remember we made some little houses the other day? So maybe we're going to put some houses in one of the fields here, a little house here, and maybe another little house here. We're going to need some fish for inside here, so we might do some fish. We definitely need a sun and some clouds. We definitely need loads and loads of animals. So what do you think? Do you think we could make loads of crafts to add to this? Yeah? What I was thinking, I'm going to bring you back to me. What I was thinking is that not everybody is going to be able to paint something. And Tina, who works with us, is a fantastic artist. So she's going to paint something beautiful, which I certainly couldn't manage, and perhaps you won't manage. So I thought we could come up with something very simple. So for you at home, if you want to do your village, that you could do a backdrop, but you could do something very, very easy. And this is what we have come up with. So I'm just going to open the door and show you. So if you did this at home, so all this is some coloured pieces of paper. So here is where our grass is. So these are going to be all different fields. And up here is our sky. So we're going to put our clouds and all sorts of things on this, so that every day we're able to stick something onto it. So if I got my flowers, so let me get one of my flowers. Oh. So if I get one of my flowers, like this one, and I have a little bit of sellotape, I can't do it now because I only have one hand, but if we have a little bit of sellotape, we can stick our flowers down. So this could be where our flowers go, this one might be where our houses go, this one might be where our sheep go, etc., etc. So maybe you might manage that at home. So if anybody wants to make their own little village with me, maybe you could come up with something like this. Okay, and again, you don't have to. So if you just had a blank wall, you could just add them to the wall. Whoops, I'm just going to turn you around here. You could just add them to the wall as well. You don't have to have the sky and grass and all that kind of stuff. But let's give it a whack. Let's try it. Just to say that for parents, just use blue tack on things, so they will come off the wall. Don't use sellotape on the wall. I don't want you to ruin your paintwork, but maybe your paintwork isn't as important these days as it once was. So anyway, that's going to be our village. So every day we are going to make a little something to add to our village. So fingers crossed it goes well. So Does anybody want to see the shop? Has anyone been in our shop? I know there's some people here who have been in. I recognise some of the names and that I'm sure some people have been in. But I'm going to give you a little whistle-stop tour of our shop and all the things that we, not all the things, but some of the things that we sell in the shop, just to show you around. So at the minute I am in our workroom. Now our workroom is a holy mess because we've had lots of things going on in here today. But this is where we run all of our workshops. So we do adult workshops and we do kids' birthdays and we do crafternoons with ladies groups and all sorts of stuff we do and make in here. We do school stuff as well, so we've transition years often in here too. So this is our workroom. I'll show you it properly someday when it's not so messy. And I'm going to bring you into our shop now. So I'm going to turn this around. So here I am walking into our shop, and this is our shop. I'm going to walk in and give a little quick turn around. This is it. Okay, so I'm going to give you a tour. So I'm going to start over here and just tell you some of the things that we do. So we sell lots of haberdashery, and haberdashery is all things like needles and pins and elastics and all that type of stuff. We sell lots of embellishments. So this is for anyone that does card making, for example, or mixed media. So these are loads of stickers. We got these in recently. What do you think about these little tassels? I think they're very cute. So lots of different products here. We sell lots of fabrics, so we do lots of cotton. So these are some of the cottons we have. We do have a sale on at the minute if anyone is interested, but we sell lots of different colours of fabric, mainly cottons. This is a new one that we got in. Isn't this gorgeous? It has bumblebees on it, if you can see that. It's really pretty. But yeah, lots of fabrics we have. All different colours, lots of kids fabrics as well. We have lovely unicorn ones. What about these ones here? Very pretty. What is this one? Of rainbows. Oh, about rainbows. We do have lots of more kind of boy-y ones as well. With our fabric we also have these are called fat quarters, so they're just little cut up pieces of fabric, so we do that as well. Just coming back here, we do yarn, loads and loads of yarns. If you can see all the way down there we have yarn, and all the way down here as well we have yarn. So we sell lots and lots of pretty colours. So it's coming into spring, so we have lots of brighter colours in as well. So this is Chris. Chris, say hello. So Chris, what are you doing?
I am cutting, well, I heard you mention back quarters there, and I'm doing the felt version, so it's just these lovely little squares which are really handy. Okay. So I'm just cutting up a load of them.
Okay, yeah, good woman. I'll let you.
Work. Someone's got to do it. So, you know.
Is it hard work in the craft cabin? No, it's always nice work. Ribbons and knitting needles and all that sort of stuff. Fanula says maybe you could make some people. Oh, for our village. We could make people for our village, actually. Nice. Couldn't we make village people? The village people! YMCA. Thanks, Fanula. We'll make some village people. Just showing you some more things that we have as well. We do wooden crafts, so the likes of the Scrabble tiles are really popular. This is coming more into our kids section, so we have lots of colours and paints and all that type of stuff. We have these lovely unicorn gel pens. So all of this stuff here. Going to turn round and back again. This is sticker heaven. So we have lots of different types of stickers and things here. MDF and paper mache. So up at the top there, just above Chris's head, is all the letters. So we do lots of letters, but we do lots of shapes as well, like a unicorn shape or this little birdhouse, etc. So lots of different shapes that you can buy and paint or colour. Or actually, speaking of village people, we could make little people out of our clothes pegs. We've done loads of those before, actually. So yeah, we make some people. Just showing you some other bits and pieces. Envelopes and all that type of stuff. We do lots of workshops, so these are all of our workshops, although they're all cancelled at the minute, unfortunately. All our glues and things, adhesives all down here, and then this is all paper crafting. So these are all punches and stamps and stencils and papers and lots of different effects. Isn't this lovely paper? Oh, I love this one. So inside that one, like, there's a whole page of pretty butterflies. I love that. More of our kids stuff. So this is our kit section. So we do lots of kits. So it might be monsters, for example, or maybe it's do you remember doing these? I remember these when I was a kid. I don't know what you call them actually. What, the spirograph, was it? But anyway, loads of different things here. And yeah, so that's, yeah. That's the craft cabin, kind of. Probably smaller than maybe you imagine, but as I said, we pack loads and loads of things in. So if you haven't been to the craft cabin, maybe now is not the time to come to the craft cabin, but do, when all of this is over, I'd love to see you guys coming in, even just to say hello. When you see some of the names of people making crafts, I'd love to meet you all. So guys, anyway, that is it for today. Long video today, but one, I hope you make your tulips and your flowers. Number two, I hope that you maybe get involved in our village craft. So if you want to make your own village, maybe you can come up with a wall in the kitchen, or a doorway, or a door that you can make into a little village. And three, yeah, I hope you enjoyed our tour. So do stay in touch, guys. Love to see the crafts that you are making, whether you're making them with us or with somebody else, it doesn't matter. Being creative is always good. So take care of yourselves, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.